In a Vlad interview, you mentioned Big Meech told you that he could have got his sentence reduced for $100 million.
Right.
That's a true story.
But that was paperwork on it. I just told them there was paperwork they wanted. They said we reduce it. And Big Meech was like, I ain't giving people no more of my money.
If the roles were reversed, do you pay that $100 million or do you do the 20 years in jail?
I'm paying $100 million because my motto is, as long as they print money, I'm gonna get some money.
Right.
That's just me. You know?
$100 million to get out?
Yeah, man, my freedom, bro. I mean, that, now, like I said, I don't know me, because you gotta keep in mind, I had just met Big Meech.
Right.
Good dude, man, solid, I love him. So I don't know what his financial situation was. That man would have been his last $100 million. You know, some guys, what I learned, and Birdman had told me, he said, man, you wanna know what a white person feels? I said, what? He said, they fear dying broke. He said, you wanna know what a black person feels? I said, what? He said, dying in the ghetto. So when I was thinking, I said 100 million, you know, back when I was coming up, if you had 100,000, you was a million in the hood. So now, these people talking about 100 million, yo, I'm like, what the world? Like this, like some, as I'm finding out who Big Meech was, you know, on the streets and getting the money, I'm like, oh, that's why they, you know what I'm saying, come at him. Because you got to keep in mind, I fell in 98. He fell in 05. So it was a big gap there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the prison, so I don't know really what's going on out here, you know? So, a good dude,
Did y'all ever get into it?
Now, there was a rumor that he beat, man, let me tell you what's crazy about that. It's this little chump from Atlanta that started that rumor. And I didn't know the magnitude of social media then. So I'm getting text messages from people I hadn't heard from in a long time. Man, you all right? Man, they say you went to the hospital. They say yada, yada, yada. So I was like, yeah, I'm good, everything cool. Then I called home, my mother was like, you all right? I said, yes, ma'am. Well, they said you had went to the hospital. Then when I called Slim, he was like, you all right? I said, it's serious out there. So I started investigating. I called one of my homies. I said, yo, what? He said, so you two, this dude guy. I said, how many views you get? He said, like, it's at 300,000. I was like, oh yeah? He said, it's 1,000 thumbs up that Big Meech beat you up and it's 900 thumbs down. I said, oh, he winning. So I didn't know, you know, how big Big Meech was out here. Right. But I was just happy that I had people rocking with me and I didn't know nothing about the social media stuff because I hadn't been down since 98. And this was like in the 2000s when this guy came up with this thing. So on one hand, and then he had a picture with my face bruised up. I don't know how he did that, but you know, it's just, this stuff's crazy. But what some people will get mad and be upset, you playing with my name, you playing with me. I embrace it because I look at it like, first of all, I'm just a dude from the hood. It's gangsters and killers in every hood, every city. So for me to be singled out, I'm like, okay, now what you gonna do with it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make the best of mine, I'm gonna get that money. Cause yeah, the dude that come up with that book, but me and Meech never had a fight, never had an argument, bro.
Do you think well, Big Meech had said, it was rumored that he said that being meth would have been bigger than Cash Money?
Yeah, I had to get on Meech about that.
What you think about that?
I cap talk. I don't agree with that. I wholeheartedly do not agree with that. And the reason why I don't agree with that is because, wow, Big Meech got a name, he had the money, but you gotta have the talent.
Right. You gotta have the talent.
And at that time, ain't nothing was trumping that big three. Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. Right. That was the big three at that time. So, I mean, who he would have had? Who?
You ain't nobody you can have that's gonna really top that.
Yeah, so that's why I like Meech. You know, he had Jeezy, that's his people, but
right.
Jeezy would have did his thing, but he wasn't gonna play with them. That's the big three, man. That's history right there.
That's and then even before that, even the Hot Boys, the rap.
Right, man. Juvie.
Then them by themselves was something to deal with.
Then Weezy held it down by himself.
Oh yeah, he's the greatest.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's good to have that confidence. You know, talk about what you coulda, shoulda, woulda, but and me and Meech, we could go on and on back and forth with it, but we'll never know. But we know the numbers Cash Money did.
Right.